Your ancestors say a lawsuit will disappear. The lawyers call. Do not look away. Do not let your eyes wander. The fact that you are hearing this voice right now, at this exact second, is the single most important event of your entire life. It is not an accident. It is not an algorithm. It is a summons. You have been running, haven't you? Even when you are sitting still, your spirit is running, out of breath, exhausted from fighting a battle that no one else sees. You smile at the grocery store, you nod at your coworkers, you say, "I'm fine," to your family, but late at night, when the house is silent and the shadows stretch across your ceiling, you feel the weight. The crushing, suffocating weight of a situation that feels like a noose tightening around your future. You have been waiting for a sign. You have been whispering to the air, asking if anyone is listening, if anyone cares that you are being cornered. Listen to me closely. The ancestors are gathering. They are standing in the room with you right now. The air feels different, doesn't it? A little heavier? A little cooler? That is them. They have come because a line has been crossed. A legal battle, a threat, a document with your name on it that hangs over your head like a blade, it is about to dissolve. But you must listen, because the window to claim this victory is terrifyingly small. The lawyer's call you are dreading, or perhaps the one you are desperately waiting for, is not just a legal procedure. It is a spiritual test. And the answer is already being whispered in the unseen realms. You feel like the black sheep, don't you? Not because you are bad, but because you see things differently. You feel things more deeply. You walk into a room and you can instantly feel the mood, the secrets, the lies. That is not anxiety. That is your gift. That is the blood of your ancestors humming in your veins. They watched you grow up. They saw you when you were a child, hiding in your room, escaping into books or drawings because the world outside felt too sharp, too loud. They saw you try to please everyone, giving pieces of yourself away until you felt hollow. You are the one who fixes things. You are the one who absorbs the pain of your family, your friends. But who absorbs yours? I see the tears you swallowed last Tuesday. I see the panic that grips your chest when you check the mail, fearing that letter. I see the anger you bury deep down because you are the nice one, the strong one. You are tired of being strong. You want to be saved. And today, right now, the saving has arrived. But it is not coming from a courtroom. It is coming from the soil, from the blood, from the roots of your lineage that stretch back centuries. There is a lawsuit. A dispute. Maybe it is about money, maybe custody, maybe a property, maybe a false accusation that stains your reputation. It feels unfair because it is unfair. It is a spiritual attack disguised as a legal issue. The person on the other side? They think they are winning. They think they have the upper hand because they have money, or influence, or a louder voice. They are laughing behind closed doors. They are toasting to your defeat. But they have made a fatal mistake. They forgot that you are protected. They forgot that you do not walk alone. They see only you, small and worried. They do not see the legion of ancestors standing behind you, arms crossed, eyes blazing with a fury that can shatter stone. This is not about the law anymore. This is about balance. And the scales are about to tip violently in your favor. But you have to move fast. This energy is volatile. It is like a lightning storm passing over your house. You have to catch the strike. The ancestors say the lawyer's call, the one that changes everything, is coming. But it will not be the call you expect. It will be a call of confusion on the other end. A call where the confident voice of your enemy's representation falters, where papers go missing, where a procedural error so specific, so impossible, emerges from the void to dismantle their entire case. This is happening now. Not next month. Not next week. The shift began the moment you clicked this video. Do you feel that tingling in your hands? That sudden heat in your chest? That is the confirmation. Your spirit knows what your mind cannot yet comprehend. You are being prepared for a total exoneration. But the enemy is cunning. The dark energy that fueled this lawsuit wants to keep you in fear. It feeds on your sleepless nights. It feeds on that knot in your stomach that tightens every time the phone rings. You must starve it. Right now. You have always felt different from your siblings, from your cousins. They seem to glide through life, while you have to claw for every inch of ground. You wonder, why is it always so hard for me? It is hard because you are the breaker of chains. You are the one chosen to end the generational curses that have plagued your family for decades. The addiction, the poverty, the legal troubles, the silence, it all stops with you. This lawsuit is not just about you. It is the final attempt of that old, dark energy to crush the light bearer. It wants to humiliate you. It wants to strip you of your resources so you cannot rise. But the ancestors are laughing. They are laughing because they know what is coming. They know that the very trap laid for you will snap shut on the ankles of your enemy. There is a specific document. A piece of paper that was buried, or ignored, or lost. It is surfacing. Maybe it is a receipt from 1998. Maybe it is a text message you forgot you saved. Maybe it is a witness who has been silent until this very morning. The ancestors are waking people up. They are disturbing the sleep of those who hold the keys to your freedom. Think about the person who is doing this to you. The antagonist. You know their face. You know their energy. It is cold, isn't it? It feels like slime. They present themselves as righteous, as the victim, but you know the truth. You have seen the mask slip. You have seen the cruelty in their eyes when they think no one is watching. They have hurt you before. This is not the first time. This lawsuit is just the escalation of a jealousy that has rotted their soul for years. They are jealous of your light. They are jealous of the way people are drawn to you, even when you have nothing. They want to extinguish that spark. But they are fighting a war they cannot win. They are fighting flesh and blood. You are fighting with spirit and truth. The timeline is critical. You have until the sun sets tomorrow to lock this energy in. If you hesitate, if you doubt, if you let that voice in your head say, "This is just a video, this isn't real," you will sever the connection. The coincidences will stop. The luck will drain away. You will be left alone in that cold courtroom. Do not let that happen. You must claim this. You must seize this prophecy with both hands and pull it into your reality. The ancestors are showing me a vision. I see a phone. It is black, perhaps a mobile, perhaps an office line. It is ringing. It is ringing in an office that smells of stale coffee and old paper. A hand reaches for it, a hand that is shaking. It is the lawyer. Not your lawyer. Their lawyer. He is looking at a file, and his face is pale. He has found something. Or rather, something has been revealed to him. A date that doesn't match. A signature that looks wrong. A precedent that destroys their entire argument. He is about to make a call to your enemy. He is about to say, "We have a problem." That call is the beginning of the end. But for that call to happen, you must perform the shift. You must align your frequency with the outcome of victory. You have been vibrating at the frequency of fear. What if I lose? What if they take everything? Stop it. Stop it right now. That is a prayer to the dark. That is inviting the disaster. You must pivot. You must stand tall, even if your knees are shaking. There is a specific pain in your left shoulder, or perhaps your lower back. It flares up when you are stressed. That is where you carry the burden of your lineage. That is where you carry the unpaid debts of your grandfather, the sorrow of your grandmother. The ancestors are touching that spot right now. They are lifting the weight. Can you feel the release? Can you feel the breath entering your lungs a little deeper? That is the sign. This injustice you are facing, it feels new, but it is old. It is a replay of a battle your ancestor fought and lost. They lost their land, or their good name, or their children. And they died with that grief in their heart. That grief became a ghost, haunting your bloodline. And now, it has manifested as this lawsuit. It has manifested as this enemy who seems irrational in their hatred of you. They are not just acting on their own. They are a puppet for that old, unresolved trauma. But you are the correction. You are the one who changes the ending of the story. When the lawyer calls, or when the email dings, your heart will race. That is natural. But do not answer with fear. Answer with the authority of a king, of a queen. Because by the time you pick up that phone, the battle will have already been won in the spiritual realm. The words you hear will be confusing at first. They will talk about a delay, a dismissal, a settlement offer that seems too good to be true. It is not too good to be true. It is your birthright. It is the repayment for every tear you cried into your pillow. It is the repayment for every time you helped someone and they stabbed you in the back. The universe keeps receipts. God keeps a ledger. And your account is about to be balanced in a way that will make your enemies tremble. They will wonder, how? How did they get out of this? We had them cornered. They will not understand that you have friends in high places, very high places. But listen to me, my child. There is a condition. There is always a condition. You cannot receive this deliverance if you are holding on to hatred. I know. They hurt you. They lied about you. They tried to destroy you. You have every right to be angry. You have every right to want revenge. But if you hold on to that poison, you block the blessing. You must hand them over to the universe. You must say, I release you to your own karma. And trust me, their karma is coming. It is coming faster than a freight train. You do not need to lift a finger to punish them. Their own actions are a trap they have already stepped into. The more they struggle, the tighter it gets. Your job is to receive. Your job is to open your hands. Look at them. Open your hands right now, palms up. This is the posture of receiving. When your fists are clenched in anger or fear, God cannot put anything in them. Open them. Feel the air on your palms. Imagine a golden light, heavy and warm, pouring into your hands. This is the gold of the ancestors. This is the abundance that was stolen from your family returning to you. The lawsuit is dissolving. I see the file turning into dust. I see the judge's gavel coming down, but the sound is not a bang, it is a bell. A bell of freedom. A bell of celebration. The ancestors say that a specific date, perhaps the 12th, or the 22nd, or a Tuesday, holds the key. Mark the calendar. Watch the days. The turn is coming. And let's talk about the money. Because there is money involved, isn't there? There is a fear of lack. A fear of being destitute. That fear is a lie. This situation is not going to bankrupt you, it is going to birth a financial miracle. The settlement, or the countersuit, or the unexpected refund, it is going to cover everything and more. You are going to look back at this moment, 6 months from now, and you will shake your head in disbelief. You will be sitting in a new room, perhaps a new home, breathing easy, your bank account full, your heart light. And you will remember this voice. You will remember the moment you chose to believe. But you are the outsider. You have always been. You sit at the family gatherings and you feel like a visitor from another planet. They talk about surface things, weather, sports, gossip. And you want to talk about dreams, about the universe, about the soul. You try, sometimes, and they look at you with blank eyes. Or they roll their eyes. There she goes again, they think. There he goes, with his crazy ideas. Let them think you are crazy. The crazy ones are the ones who change the world. The crazy ones are the ones the ancestors speak to. You have a scar. Maybe a physical one, maybe an emotional one from a specific event in your childhood. A time when you were shamed. A time when you were told you were too much or not enough. That moment planted a seed of doubt in your belly. That seed grew into a tree of insecurity. And this lawsuit? It is shaking that tree. It is trying to see if you will break. But you are not the same child who was shamed. You are a warrior now. You have survived 100% of your bad days. You have walked through fire and come out not smelling of smoke. The lawyer's call is the bell ringing for the final round. And your opponent is tired. They are exhausted. Keeping up a lie takes so much energy. Hating you takes so much energy. They are draining themselves dry, while you are being recharged by the source of all things. You are plugged into the divine grid. They are running on batteries, and their light is flickering. I need you to do something for me. I need you to go to a window. Not now, but as soon as this video ends. I want you to look at the sky. I don't care if it's blue, gray, or pitch black. I want you to look up and say, I am ready. Just those 3 words. I am ready. When you say that, you are signing the contract with the universe. You are giving the ancestors permission to intervene. They respect your free will. If you want to stay in the victim role, they will let you. They will stand back and weep, but they will let you. But if you declare, I am ready, they will rush in like a flood. There is a specific item in your house. An old paper, a photograph, a piece of jewelry that belonged to a grandmother or a great-aunt. You haven't looked at it in a while. It is calling to you. Find it. Hold it. That object is an anchor. It is a conduit. It connects you to the strength of the woman who owned it. She went through worse than this. She survived famine, or war, or abuse. Her strength is stored in that object like a battery. Draw from it. The timeline is imminent. You do not have weeks. The energy is swirling right now. The decision is being made right now in the minds of the people involved. Your enemy is having a doubt right now. They are thinking, maybe we should drop this. Maybe this isn't worth it. Send a telepathic wave to them. Don't send hate. Send a thought of resolution. Send a thought of, it is finished. They will feel it. They won't know where it came from, but they will feel a sudden urge to end the conflict. You are not crazy. You are not imagining things. The signs you have been seeing, the repeating numbers, the 1111, the 333, the hawk flying over your car, the song on the radio that answered your question, those were breadcrumbs leading you here. Leading you to this video. This is not content. This is a transmission. This is a download of codes that will rewrite your reality. The injustice was deep. It wasn't just about the lawsuit. It was about betrayal. It was about someone you trusted, someone you broke bread with, turning on you. That cuts deeper than any knife. It makes you question your own judgment. How was I so blind, you ask yourself. You weren't blind. You were loving. You were projecting your own goodness onto them. You assumed they had the same heart as you. They don't. And that is okay. You don't need them to be good. You just need them to be gone. And they are going. They are fading out of your life like a bad dream when the morning comes. The divine reversal is in motion. What was meant to harm you will be used to bless you. The pit they dug for you? They are measuring it for their own swimming pool, but they are about to fall into it and realize it's a grave for their reputation. The lies they told about you will circle back and discredit them. People will ask, why did they lie so much? What were they hiding? The truth will come out. It always does. Truth is like water, it always finds a way to seep through, to rise up. You cannot suppress it forever. And when it happens, when the reversal hits, you must be humble. Do not gloat. Do not post on social media, I told you so. Silence is your power. Let your success make the noise. Let your peace be the revenge. When they see you happy, thriving, unbothered, that will kill them more than any lawsuit ever could. Your joy is your weapon. Your peace is your shield. Prepare your house. Clean a corner of a room. Make a space for the good news to land. Clutter creates stagnation. Clear the clutter, clear the energy. If you have a document related to the lawsuit, put it in a drawer. Do not leave it out on the table where you see it every day. By leaving it out, you are giving it power. You are saying, this is important. Put it away. Tell the universe, I am done with this. You handle it. That is the act of surrender. Surrender is not giving up. Surrender is handing the heavy bags to the porter because you were not meant to carry them. The lawyer is about to call. The phone is going to ring. And when it does, you will take a deep breath. You will smile. And you will answer with the voice of someone who has already won. Because you have. It is done. The ancestors have spoken. The gavel has fallen in the spirit realm. The physical world is just catching up. Watch the clock. Watch the next 24 hours. The domino carries the momentum of 1,000 prayers. You are the one. You are the cycle breaker. You are the hope of your lineage. Stand up. Straighten your spine. Wipe your face. The morning is over. The morning has come. Type Amen.